Hi everybody, it's Alison and I'm back today to continue with the monthlies. Today I'm going to be doing the fire signs, okay? Um, we have three piles here and this is for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Now this was interesting because um, while I was meditating and saying my prayers, I got quite a lot, I have to say, fire signs that was coming in for you. In fact, it was coming in quite quickly, um, and there was a lot of it. So I'm trying now to remember, all that was given to me. Um, I thought I would be able to just reel it all off, but there was so much there, and it will all come back because I think some of it is um, obviously for each specific sign. Some of it won't be for all fire signs, um, but nevertheless, I hope that you're all keeping well. Um, but it's a busy month for fire signs. And I think the overall theme that I'm picking up is um, there's a little bit of how can I put this? It's almost like you have energy, but it's being spent. It's not being channeled properly. Can I say it like that? Um, Fire signs, I feel like you've got itchy feet, like there's things that you want to do, you want to implement changes in your world, but for some reason the energy is not being channeled necessarily um, in the way in which you're hoping for. um, I did see the Six of Swords as a collective for you, fire signs, during my meditation. I did see that, and I could see the boat on the water moving over. So I think you are moving into calmer waters. Can I say that? During the month of April, because this is a general overview for you for April. Um, so I saw that quite heavily. I also got that I got heavily issues around electrical equipment. That can be obviously many different things. But I got glitches, and this is going to cause frustration for you, fire signs, because I don't think your patience is going to be up to perhaps what you would like it to be, and so this will cause a lot of frustration. And again, we're coming back to this energy that you have around you, where you have got bounds of it, but you're not channeling it properly. Can I say it like that? Like it feels spent, like where you could be best served to put this excess energy that you've got, you're not using it to the best capabilities right now during April. So be aware of that, okay? Fire signs, as a collective, please be aware of that. I like to give an overview before I start with each individual sign, so I'm just giving you a little heads up here. Yeah, so I feel that energy is a thing, and I also think that I do feel that you could be casting aside also things that no longer serve you. Now, only you can make that decision, whether that's places, people, things that are around you. I did get um, moving as well for you, fire signs. I think that during the year of 2021, I can see home moves for quite a few of you. I have to say that for quite a few fire signs, the itchy feet again, because you do have that tendency to become restless, fire signs. And so there could be the willingness, the wanting to actually physically move. And some of you, I'm not gonna lie, what I see with this Six of Swords, I can see some of you either traveling over water, overseas possibly, but also you could be moving close by to water, be a body of water. I mean, that can be anything from, you know, a lake. You know, it doesn't have to be the ocean necessarily, but there's a body of water. It can be a stream even. But I think some of you are seeking calmer waters as well in general around your life at this time. During April, there's quite a lot of shifts I've noticed for all of the signs so far that I've done. Yeah, and there's a little restlessness with all of you. It's really strange that that's come up. That you do have this restlessness is a little bit of, oh, how can I put it? Is possibly almost an irritability around you for change. You know, perhaps things aren't happening as quick as what you would like, the changes that you want to implement. Please, please be patient, fire signs. Please know that moving forward through 2021, I feel for you, fire signs, look to autumn, early winter. Okay, this is when you're going to, and I'm going really cold with this, so I know this is when you're going to harvest an awful lot of what you want to manifest in your world. It's not just manifesting, but what naturally wants to come into being into your world. Okay, there's quite a lot of messages there. I think I should get on really, because otherwise this will end up being your reading. It's, you know, there's such a lot there. And there's more cards have flown out for each of you, more than the other. So, you know, I mean, Sagittarius has got a pile of cards that just wanted to come out, and I didn't want to take them all, but I felt I needed to, you know. And the same is happened with the other signs too. But yeah, all I want to say is, you know, as you move forward during this year, there's some things that you need to embrace still, some things that aren't ready to kind of give up on, and other things that you do need to just put to the side so that you're able to keep moving forward. Some of these things I feel, oh, it's the reluctance, it's almost with a heavy heart that you know that you may have to do this. But please look forward during 2021, an awful lot of what you want to bring into your world, into your lives, it's coming. And that will be around, what they're giving me is autumn, early winter. So we're kind of going towards the last quarter of the year, just before, it may start just before, but there's absolutely a property, house moves, moving. There's a lot of movement coming later in the year for you, and they give me water with it heavily. So you know, your emotions could be peaked, your emotions could be heightened by this activity that's going to come in later in the year. But I do physically see moving, home moves, house moves, whatever. And it will, and water's really relevant, really relevant, that some of you could absolutely be moving a lot closer to a body of water. And oh, that just feels, it feels good to me. It feels really good. But anyway, I'm going to get into the read. Okay, so we'll start with Aries. I'm going to just move these aside for now. I was going to stop and do this, but I'm just going to move them aside. So excuse my hands and arms, and we'll start with Aries. I feel like I just need to get on because there's such a lot there for you. Okay, look at this. Aries, the world. Oh, the Knight of, see, the slow going, the Knight of Pentacles. It's not happening quick enough for you, Aries, is it? This is where your energy, your spent energy that you just don't know because you're so eager to keep moving forward, but it's coming. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Okay. And then we have soulmate relationship. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to put that up there so that you can see that, okay? Bear with me. Have faith. Oh, that's, look at that. See what I keep coming back to? What I'm saying to you, you know, you've got to hold faith. You've got, because what you want is coming in. Aries, it's coming, my darlings, it's coming. Expect powerful change. Wow, this is so fitting in with everything. What do you need? Oh, what do you need to release? And I have to say, Aries, you got 3 major arcana. They wanted to flip, so I let them come because, you know, I'm not going to hold back. I like to give you as much information, as clear and as, you know, as much as I possibly can. And Spirit were really eager today for your reads. Fire signs, codependency we have, and separation. Okay. So let's get into this, Aries. I hope you are sitting comfortably because an awful lot actually of what I've just been talking about has literally come out in your reading. So we've got cycles here, cycles that are starting to close. You've got cycles that want to close, but also cycles that want to open up for you. And Aries, you know, you need to just be still. They're telling me you need to just be still. You have your mental clarity is, Spirit are telling me your mind is absolutely shot. It's just all over the place. It's literally all over the place. Okay, so we need to restore a little bit of peace of mind here, Aries, please. You know, stop worrying, stop fretting, stop overthinking, you know, whatever it is that's going on in your mind, because you're creating this really edgy, I don't want to say negative because I hate using that word, negative energy. It's kind of like, you know, as we sow, so shall we reap. And it's almost like what you're putting out there at the moment, it's coming back. It's really affecting your aura, your energy. It's almost like little attacks, you know, like we've got the 5 of Swords here. Can you see that? Like, look at that. That's just, when I turned that, the jumbo mumbo mess, you know, and the swords of the mind, the mental, you know, and this is where I feel like you're at. You're like, oh, you know, like you want to rest, but, you know, things, your mind is not allowing you to. Your mind is not allowing you to. It's really not. And yeah, I feel as if you need some peace of mind, And I want to try and give you a little bit of that, Aries, if I can. You know, I wished, you know, I could just say to you, you know, there you go, everything's, you know, as it should be. But life isn't like that, unfortunately, and we know that. But with the world, we're ushering in new cycles. Now, I know that the world is, if you can see that, she's very, very beautiful lady here. Okay. Beautiful lady, but very, very deep in thought. And this is what I'm feeling for Aries, like they're just overthinking everything. You know, you're overthinking everything, but a new era, a new dawn is ushering in for you, Aries. Trust me. When I say that, I get it heavily, really, really heavily for you. That cycles are, you know, they're playing out, they're winding up, you know, you've done all the work that needs to be done, and now you're going to start a new complete cycle. And it's a life cycle. So for me, as I'm seeing and what I'm picking up and feeling, this is on every area of your life, Aries. Every area. Draw into you which that you hold the most in your heart, and what you don't feel that is beneficial to your well-being in your heart, because at the moment your heart feels fragile to me, Aries, then you need to cast aside. You know, you need to just cast aside. Don't walk around with a heavy heart, Aries. Please don't. Please don't, because it's so damaging to you. It's damaging to your energy, your well-being. You have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Knight, for me, again, he fits in with this cycle here that I'm seeing for you. Can you see that? I hope you can. Sorry, I'm trying to. With the ushering in of this new cycle, I know that it's taken its sweet old time. With the Knight of Pentacles, we know what he's all about. But you know what? It's worth the wait. All good things come to those who wait. And Aries, this is a really big theme for you this month during April, to please have patience. Please, you know, just, it's like pretty please, just have the patience, because if only you knew what actually is coming, what's just around the corner. Once we get to the latter part of 2021, and as I said before in the beginning, look towards late autumn, early winter. Huge amounts of change is going to come. And I mean, it's like a wave I want is coming in. A wave of change is coming in. We need to set down this mental frustration. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Because if only you knew what's just around the corner. Can I just show you this? Because I know that, you know, ultimately, these are some of the things that you're looking to bring in, and they're coming. You have a soulmate relationship there, Aries, but it's telling you, please have faith. It says your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. And then we have new romance with the spiritual basis is here for you now. So I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to say to you, we've got this beautiful infinity sign going right the way through this relationship. So this to me is almost karmic. Well, karmic, but it feels deep. It feels deep. This feels to me like someone who's just been waiting for you. It's very twin flame. It's very destined. I'm not sure karmic was the right word. It's very destined. I want destined. And it's taken its sweet old time with the old infinity. It's taken its sweet old time. But do you know what? Look towards the end of the year. And you know what? You're going to have... I'm going so cold. Aries, you've got a beautiful reading here. If only you could see it. And stop with the mental frustration. Stop with the impatience. If only you knew. Spirit are reaching out to tell you all that you need to know. If you just listen. They're saying you don't listen. You don't listen. They try, but you don't listen because your mind is all in pieces here. Your mind's all over the place, Aries. This soulmate relationship is going to be very, very spiritually based. So it's going to be somebody who's on your level. So those are you that, you know, that you feel drawn to more spiritual learning. Perhaps you're increasing your intuitiveness. Perhaps you're even researching more, reading more. You're going to find this. You're drawing this person into you because all these things that you're doing that are opening up your mind and your heart, it's not for no good reason. Spirit is saying to me, this is because you're drawing forward that is waiting to come in for you. It's like it is a manifestation here because you're using your faith. You're using your faith to draw in what you want and what you need. Aries, this is wonderful. I love this for you. I absolutely love this. It's about time. That's all I'm going to say. It's about time. But please, you have to have faith. You know, all good things come to those who wait. So you need to just, sit down. Just sit down for a moment, okay? Take stock. Take stock. Look around and be in the ever present. Take stock of where you are, where you've come, and how you've got there. Just sit down 5 minutes and know that you have the most wonderful things coming into you. Told you, early autumn and winter is the latter part of the year. Now, look at this. Look at this. I can't make this up. Expect powerful change. And that is new moon eclipse. Powerful. Powerful. This card does not come out very often, Aries, I have to say. Look at this. Look at this beautiful energy that is waiting, bursting almost. This is like the most amazing aura that goes around this moon. Look at that, the colours, everything, it all bursts out. And very similar here, the colours here with the soulmate. I don't know if my little camera picks it up very well, but let me tell you, this is all connected. This soulmate is coming through a spiritual sense. They're coming to you on a like-minded basis. I have to say that you are going to be, your minds are going to be, once you stop all this mental frustration and you sit down and you calm down, this is when things start opening up. We can't draw into us when we're not grounded, we're not at peace. We can't draw forward to us what we really, really deserve or desire the most. Please understand that, Aries. It's a big thing for you. They're giving me such a lot. I could be here all day, Aries, talking. There's such a lot for fire signs. It's unbelievable. Like, out of all of the signs that I've read for so far, oh my God, like the fire signs are just buzzing, literally, like the energy, it's just buzzing. So there are powerful changes, and this is going to be pretty much, I want to say, on a love, and also I feel in the physical. You see, you've got your Knight of Pentacles. He's bringing in all that you need. Slowly but surely, it's like a drip feed. He's bringing in the finances and the stability that you crave, Aries. That's not going to stop. Stop worrying, because that's not going to end. This is just opening up. This is a new cycle here. So we're still drip feeding the finances and the stability that you crave. But I get some kind of powerful shift for you. There's a change, there's a move that's coming towards the latter part of the year. And then we have, now look at this, how beautiful is this? This is a waning moon. Hope you can see that. It says, what do you need to release? And I'll tell you what you need to release. The mental torture that you're putting yourself through right now, Aries. You need to set that down. You need to sit down and let that go. Ground yourself. Okay, ground yourself, because it's not serving you, is it? With all the mental frustrations, the impatience, all you're doing is working yourself up into a pitch like a coiled spring, and that energy then gets spent. It's not directed, it's not channeled properly. And Aries, for the month of April, that's what you need to be doing, is putting that every last little drop of energy that you've got into something so positive moving forward. You've got wonderful reading, Aries. I cannot tell you. And then we have the codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. Well, to me, these are not addictions. These are more, I think sometimes you set your bar too high, Aries. I want to say there's nothing wrong with having standards. We all should have standards, but moderation in all things, Aries. Okay, so sometimes we need to just level out a bit. We need to kind of just, because I feel the addictions are that you go over and over and over the same things all the time. in your mind, in your day, in your world. You know, some of you could have like repetitive things that you find yourself doing. This is what I want with this. You know, you would be afraid to open that up to somebody and let them in to see that, well, I do that, you know, several times, either before I leave the home, or I find the need to, you know, to check that or to look at that, or, you know, they're little quirks. That's all they are. It's nothing major, and it's not something that somebody else would, you know, not love you for. They're things that they would come to love you for, you know. But you need to open yourself up. A little bit of vulnerability is just needed there, you know. And I think that's your fear. The addictions are these little things that you do in your everyday life, in your world, and you would be afraid to show that to anybody else, especially a potential soulmate. But you will. You will. Aries, I'm telling you, you will. And the separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. Well, you know, if you are in a committed relationship, I have to say, I want to say to you that the bond now between you and your partner will become leveled out. There'll be more of a give and take. Okay. If you are already, if for those areas of you that are not single, that you are already in a committed relationship, I have to say to you, that this bond will just be unbreakable. Truly, this bond here, this person is your significant other. They are the one that you've always been waiting for. And you won't break that bond. It will become deeper. It will become stronger to the point of being unbreakable. And the separation here, I feel, is that you will appreciate each other and you will take time to do the things that matter to you both the most, which means whether that's, you know, I'm not feeling this separation is like some, oh gosh, you know, like that's it, it's over, and oh, now we'll file for divorce. It's nothing of the sort. This separation is about you both taking quality time out, but separately. So doing the things that you enjoy separately, because whenever you do that, you're kind of, it's so much give and take, and you come back so much stronger from it, even if it's just going for the day to be with family, friends, and you know your significant other does their thing, you know, whatever that be, whether it's playing sport, going to the gym, you know, God knows, the gardening, I don't know, whatever ever floats your boat, because at the end of that day you two come back and you're stronger than ever. So I think it is about having quality time. Excuse me. It's about having quality time, Aries, from your significant other, and that is always needed in order to appreciate each other. You know, you have to spend some time apart so that when you are together, you go, wow, this is good. We're good. You know, this whole thing really works, and you appreciate each other more. You know, it's a healthy thing. You don't want to be too codependent to the point where you can't ever let go. It's a healthy thing. You know, it's about healthy boundaries, healthy commitments, and things that you do together. You do wonderful things together, but you can also have wonderful times when you're not together, but doing your own thing and nurturing yourself and feeding your own mind and body to come back as a stronger union. Aries, you've got the most wonderful reading. You really do. You have the most wonderful reading, and I love it. I absolutely love it for April. But do you know what? I think this reading is saying an awful lot more about 2021. Don't take this just as April. Come back and check this in 6 months, because I do truly believe an awful lot of what I've said here is going to be so relevant and play out for the rest of 2021. You've got wonderful things coming, but you need to get the fudge out of your head right now. You need to ground yourself. You need to find something that you can put your energy into, because right now it's whoa, it's all over the place. Yeah. And it's spent. It's not, when I say spent, it's like you've got all this energy, but you're not channeling it. It's not, it's like plugging something in, the energy flows through it, you know, if it's an electrical equipment or whatever, but your energy is just like, it's just out there. And at times it's making you irritable because you're restless with it and you're not channeling it properly. You're impatient for things. I mean, come on, Aries, you've got the most wonderful reading here. I can't say it in or stress it anymore to you other than what I've just said. But I'm going to leave it there, Aries, okay? I'm wishing you such a wonderful rest of the year. I truly am, because I think you have wonderful things to come in. And I hope that you will let me know. And I hope that you will leave your comments, because, you know, I like to read your comments, but please keep it positive. I only want the positive, you know, no negativity here on this channel, okay? And I want you to bear that in mind, that you keep things light, positive, and use your energy wisely. Don't just give it away. Why would you want to just, you know? Anyway, God bless, okay? And let me know. Let me know how this resonates for you. I'm always interested. I love to read your comments, okay? And I'll be talking to you soon. Take care. Hi, Leo. I'm here now to do your monthly reading for the month of April, okay? I'm going to get into it because I've been getting such a lot for the fire signs. I can't believe how much has been coming forward. You just really do have, but it's so strong. You have a lot going on. I want to finish what I was going to say, but also I feel for the year, it's like these are really spilling out now into the rest of the year. This isn't, for me, as I'm reading, I'm not just picking up for April. It's like it's now bleeding out into the rest of the year, but in a good way, please. I don't want to say that and anybody thinks someone's spilling their guts. No one's spilling their guts here, but there is an awful lot here for the fire signs that really does spill into the rest of 2021. Anyway, let's get into it, okay? So, Leo, we have the Eight of Swords. Oh, look at that. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. We have music for manifesting. Synchronicity. Nothing is yet set in stone. Take time to breathe out. Children. And you had 3 romance angel cards that wanted to come out. Heart-to-heart conversations. And learning, forgiving and learning. Wow. Leo. Right, straight off the bat here, okay, there is, I feel, and I've been saying this for fire signs, you have an awful lot of spent energy going through all of the 3 fire signs. I'm going to be telling all of you the same thing on that level, okay? Obviously you've got different reads, but there's very much what I want. We have here the 8 of Swords. Can you see that? This lady here, she's sleeping, but oh boy, she's not resting at all. There's no rest going on there, I can assure you. She's well and truly restless in her head, and there's just, so I feel very mentally, it feels like I'm imbalanced, you know, like I'm not thinking straight. I'm not making perhaps the most informed decisions at this time, Leo. And I have to say it, but I do believe that it is on a work level. I feel like work has got a big play this month, okay? But you know, fire signs in general look towards the end of the year. I'm going to keep saying this because it keeps coming back in, but during the latter part, I want early autumn, sorry, late autumn, sorry, I've got that wrong, late autumn, early winter, okay? So we're moving forward here, you know, we are moving forward. That's when you're going to see some real shifts and changes coming in for you, okay? So now here we have the Ace of Coins. Now that's just like, that's such a lovely card because it heralds real abundance and newness again with Leo. I'm getting, but you see, it goes for all the fire signs. I do feel that there could be a physical move for you, okay? And again, I want to, again, this reading, I'm saying April, but for me, it's going forward. You know, like it's almost like sowing seeds now, but they start to come to fruition later in the year. Can I say it like that? I don't want to confuse anybody, but there is definitely a home move for some of you fire signs. 1,000%. There's going to be home moves. And again, some of you are going to be moving near to bodies of water, okay? But Leo, what's going on with work? Because you've got such a lot coming towards you moving forward, okay? Financially, absolutely. I nearly said something else then. I nearly swore. Right, so you absolutely have, you know, abundance coming in. And, you know, abundance takes all forms, you know. It's not just a financial thing, but I am actually getting a financial increase of sorts that's coming, but it will be later in the year. But there's this new home. There is a new home coming in, Leo, and I'm feeling that for fire. I don't know what it is with fire. I think they've got the shakes and moves this month, this year, that they want to new beginnings, you know, to get out there, to make shit happen. I wasn't going to say, I've got to say it because they really do want to make changes, big changes, and it causes you, Leo, it causes you such a lot of headaches, anxiety. I feel a lot of anxiety with a fair few of you Leos, please, you know, like, I understand that, you know, we all worry and we all have stresses and strains in life, everyday life. But I feel that during April, you felt the weight of that for some reason. They're taking me into the late part of, I want to go the 3rd to the last week of April. Also, some of you, they just said some of you need to get your eyes tested. You need new prescription glasses. You need glasses full stop. They're just taking me to, I think some of you have been getting headaches. Wow. Like all of a sudden I'm getting this heaviness right across my brow as I'm sitting here. So I know that some of you are suffering with either migraines, it's like a mental tension and mental stress, but you know, it's playing out, it's giving you really, really bad headaches, migraines, and it is laying you a little bit low when these headaches come on. And as someone who knows, I suffered with migraine for years. You literally can't function when you get an attack, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's you feel like you're dying. The most you can do is go and lay down in a very, very dark room, and you know it has to take its course. And I'm feeling this for you, Leo. Bless you. You know, I feel like some of you aren't getting the sleep that you require as well. Sleep is a bit of an issue. I'm not sure if you're just not getting enough or the quality is really shite. It's not good. Okay. So I really want to give you a big hug at the moment, because I feel as if, you know, you've got a lot on your plate, Leo. There's a lot that you're stressing, worrying about. And can I honestly say to you that I feel you know, the majority of what you're fretting and worrying about is never going to manifest. It's not going to happen. But sometimes the fear is worse than the actual deed itself, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I want to calm you down. I want to really, really bring you down, because I feel as if a lot of the fire signs are in their heads at the moment and they're worrying, you know, things are not happening perhaps in a timely manner to what you want. Some things are not happening full stop. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. But look, okay, moving forward, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm telling you now, okay, Leo, I'm telling you now, and listen to me very carefully when I say this, that moving forward in 2021, there are wonderful things coming. Wonderful things coming for you and to you. Okay, the summer's really important for Leo this year. They're just giving me the summer, okay, but you definitely need to get the eyes sorted. You need to get an eye test, ensure that, you know, there's nothing going on there other than the fact that, you know, perhaps your eyes just need a break and you need to wear glasses to help support your, you know, your eyesight. But the summer, they're giving me the summer for you. The summer is going to be incredibly invigorating and it's healing, because I feel like some of you have really gone through it in this last winter. They're making me aware that the winter's been incredibly heavy for you, Leo, okay? And yes, I get this totally, because you have music for manifesting. Now, music is food for the soul. And whenever I have a day when I'm feeling a bit low, a bit flat, you know, a bit fed up, I'll put the music on and oh boy, it doesn't take long before your spirits start to lift. And I feel that right now this is what you need to be doing. You need to be lifting yourself, you know, lifting your spirits up. It says to manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Music's a big thing. Music, put them earbuds in, put them headphones on, and get yourself into a different headspace. Again, we come back to the Eight of Swords. Look at that headspace. That looks like purgatory to me. It's just dreadful. So come on, Leo. Yeah. Roar like the lion that you are. Get them headphones on. It doesn't matter. Headphones, earbuds, whatever. I want to know that you're setting out a day that you aren't going to sit and wallow in your own thoughts or your own worries, your own anxieties, your fears. You're going to stick that music on and you're going to say, to hell with everything. I'm just going to focus on me for just one day. Just focus on you, not work, not the family, not a significant other. It's all about you, Leo, okay? And raising your vibration. That's what I want to do. You know, that's what I want to do. And I do find it's massively, massively helpful. You know, music is food for the soul. It's a well-known fact. So come on, Leo, get that music. It doesn't matter what you listen to. You know, you can listen to just a drum beat. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever is raising your vibration is going to be doing you. It's healing, because you do need healing, Leo. This healing needs to happen because you have had a they're making me aware, Spirit, of a very, very heavy time that you're passing through now. And you are coming through it, because as we move through April and we head more into the warmer months, that's when you come into your own, Leo. I'm telling you now, you come into your own. And there is something for you. The other signs I'm picking up quite heavily for that, and also for you, because you are all fire signs. But the summer for Leo, I want the summer for Leo, okay? You have the synchronicity card. And it says, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Now, what are you missing? What is it that you are not looking out for, that you're not paying attention, because you know spirit want to connect and they want to show you that they're there for you, that they're around you, that they've got your back, that they're helping you move forward, whether that's spirit, source, whatever it is that's your go-to, whatever it is that your belief. I don't, everyone's got their own belief, Leo. We all, we all pray ultimately to the same God, but it's different for everybody. Okay, bless you, Leo. I'm feeling like, I actually feel a little bit tearful with some of you. I actually feel like, you really have, you've just struggled through this last winter. And it's going to be different for all of you. I could pick up on Pacifics, but that would be a Pacific read for a Pacific person, But as a collective, I'm definitely picking up that some of you have absolutely really gone through the mill during this last winter. And I do genuinely feel like I could cry, but I'm not going to, because I won't get this readout for you. I want to uplift you. Bless your hearts. I want to uplift you, Leo. Because I do feel like I need to send this virtual hug. I want to hug you all, okay? I want to hug you all. But there are signs that are going out to you, Leo, but sometimes our lives are so busy, work, family, whatever it is that you do on a daily basis that's, in your world, and it's different for everybody. But sometimes we get so wrapped up in our heads and our minds, we miss it, because spirit, it can be very subtle. Bless their hearts. You're looking, you want that. You want to know. You want to know. Leo, I'm fully aware that you want to know certain things, and your prayers are going up. They are being heard. You're asking out. I can hear it. I can hear it. And some of you have cried while you've done it. Some of you have actually cried. Now, back to the work thing, okay? What is it that's concerning you? Because you have here mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So there's room for change. Nothing is, is literally done and dusted, or but I want work with this. Is there a change that you would like to make? Is there a change you're fearing is going to happen? Because it isn't set in stone yet. Some of you are just, some of you have got a bit of a, I'm going to say it, I don't want to, but you've got a bit of an arsehole for a manager, or somebody who's like a line manager, somebody that's above you. They're a bit like a bit of an arsehole. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's the feeling they're giving me. And I think that, that's become a bit of a burden, a bit of a thing for you, which again has put you all in your head again. But there's something good to come around work. Listen, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and let me tell you, there's no better card for work, because it's coming. The abundance is coming there. The abundance, the changes that you want to see happen in a work related situation is coming. And you know what? When it does, you've got the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out, because breathing out is what you're doing. It'll be a great big sigh of relief. The relief is coming for you, Leo. It is. And then with your romance angels, we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So I'm aware that there are those of you that have family, have children, and again, we come back to this heaviness. Like things have been quite heavy during the winter. Perhaps you financially, because of all of what's been going on globally, and I'm more than aware, but with all what's been going on, a lot of people have lost jobs. The kids have, especially I'm in the UK here, and the kids have just been home for months and months and months, and it's a strain. It absolutely is a strain on so many people, whether it's a financial, the kids are home, they're so bored, they've got nothing to do. We're all being told, don't go out, stay home, you can't see family. You know, I mean, it's only the beginning of this week that things have started to lift here a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. You know, we've only just started to have some shops open. It's, you know, it's madness. It's like living in an alternative universe, really. So I can imagine that, you know, the children's situation, kids being kids, you know, they've got active minds and bodies. They don't want to be. Why the hell would they want to be kept home from school, restrained and not allowed to see their friend? It's just madness to me. It is just madness. But moving forward, all this is going to change. So I think that Leos have felt that. You know, they have felt that with children. I don't get issues around children in terms of anything, you know, untoward. I just think that there's been a real heaviness on lots of levels for Leo. Okay. And then you have heart to heart conversations. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So listen. A trouble shared is a trouble halved, Leo. So when you can talk about it, you know you're resolving it right there. You're solving it, resolving it, okay? Um, and that is never a bad thing. Talk, talk, talk. Leos, talk till the cows come home. I don't care. Just talk, because talking is what is needed. There's quite a bit of healing that needs to happen for you, Leo, and it's going to start during the month of April. So if you've got a significant other, or you know, somebody that's around you, you just need to talk more, because you've got the forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You've just got wonderful healing cards here, Leo. Leo, my lovelies. You know, you've got so much, you know, but you know, there's an old saying, God helps those who help themselves, and God help those caught helping themselves. That's what my mum, my dear old mum, used to say. And for you, I want you to step out of yourself a little bit and start helping yourself to lift whatever it is, that this heaviness that's around you from the winter. Let it go now. Let it pass. Let it go. Let it be done. Okay, we want to usher in a more positive, and believe me, there is more positivity. The summer is going to be significant for Leos. I get that the latter part of the year for all of the fire signs, but for Leo, the summer, there's such a lot of healing that's going to happen for you during the summer months. Get out, you know, even if it's just for a day, get near to some water, get yourself walking out in nature, if that's your thing. But whatever it be, whatever your thing be, you know, let it be the thing that heals you, Leo. Let it be the thing that feeds your soul. You know, we don't want no more tying ourselves up in knots mentally, because, you know, that's really, it's not helpful, and there is no purpose for that, okay? There is no purpose for that. But I'm telling you, Leo, summertime moving forward, that's when everything changes. Big changes coming for Leos, along with all fire signs. And I absolutely get a move for some of you. Absolutely. Again, they want to put the fire signs by water. So I think that fire signs in general do need the healing. I'm getting that heavily. And also as well, I'm getting it again about the electrical equipment. What is frustrating you, Leo? Because I don't know if I'm just having really major issues with computers, gadgetry. I'm getting things glitching. And also you could, oh gosh, they just brought in something else here, Leo. You could have rather unhelpful neighbours. They just talked about the neighbours, Leo. What's going on with your neighbours? Because I'm finding them not to be the best. Like, could that be why the move possibly is coming forward for you? And it's needed. It's needed, not just for that, but I do get, I definitely do get that some of you could be encountering some issues with neighbours. Know that it will be, you know, Spirit have got it in hand and they're going to help to, it won't get out of hand. That's what Spirit's just said to me. You're worried something around neighbours that could possibly get out of hand. Trust me, it's not going to. Spirit have got that. They've got that one, okay? And it's almost like this little whirlwind of disharmony comes in and it's gone again. So as quick as it comes in, it's gone again. So don't let that stress you. But I am picking up something around neighbours with you, Leo, okay? Anyway, I'm going to say God bless, because I don't want this to be too long a reading, because I do want to try and do a few months forward for the rest of the year, you know. But I do feel, can I just say to you, come back and check this reading in a few months, because there's such a lot going on there that I feel it's going to play out. It's going to literally bleed out into the rest of the year. What I'm saying now is you're going to find this happening over the months to come. But Leo, I send you much love and blessings, and please let me know if this resonates. I'm always interested to see and read and your comments. You know, it means a lot to me as I'm just starting up, and I'm loving what I'm doing because I'm finally doing what I need to be doing, which is reaching people, and that was always my number one goal. But I'll say bless you, Leo. Take heart, things are improving massively for you as the year goes forward, and you do have the Ace of Pentacles there, which is just brilliant for abundance on all areas, okay? And yeah, and I shall talk to you soon. Now take care. Hi Sagittarius, I'm now back to do your reading for the month of April. It's been incredibly interesting. The fire signs have really got it going on this month, but I want to say that moving forward, there's so much that have been coming out in the fire sign readings. You might want to look at the others, because for some reason I'm really getting you as a collective. I keep getting things coming in and I feel that it's relevant to all fire signs. So please, if you feel the need to, please look at some of the other readings and take from that what you will, because there's an awful lot of information. And I have to say, Sagittarius, you had more cards fly out than the rest. So let's get into it and let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Excuse me. The Page of Swords, the Three of Swords, oh gosh, Sagittarius, the Ten of Swords. What the is going on with all of you? What the hell? Let me see. Now I can't take my eyes off. You know when they say, well, I can't unsee what I've just seen. I now can't unsee what I've just seen, Sagittarius. But it's okay, because I know that this is just the advice, okay? This is just you've got so many cards here. Let me just move some of these up so that you're able to, I shall hold all the cards up. I hold them all up anyway. You've got Morning Affirmations, which is a lovely card. I love that card. Pay attention. And then you have, let me get to these first, you have a personal issue reaches resolution. So that's good. That is really good. Have faith in your dreams. I absolutely adore that card. You have getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate. Okie dokie. Right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Oh my Lord. Right, let's start up here. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Page of Swords. So as I'm looking here, Wow, Sagittarius, what's been going on? Because with the Knight of Cups, it had such potential, didn't it? This is what Spirit's telling me. This had such potential. Such potential for you. This person, and I'm getting a person, I have to say this, it's although this is a completely and utterly general overview for April, although these have been spilling into the rest of the year, I have to address what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing and what I'm getting. This person came in, Sagittarius, I'm going to say, and again with the cups, it's water signs. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, not necessarily, but you know, we're looking at a water sign here, a Knight. Now, they tell me this person, and again, you know, we keep the genders fluid. It doesn't matter if this resonates for you on whatever level. It really doesn't matter. I'm not hung up on all of that. But what I want to say is this person, excuse me, they came in making all the right moves and shakes, didn't they? Didn't they just? They said all the right things. They pretty much did all the right things. And they knew exactly what buttons to push, I want to say. But initially in the good way. Initially in a good way. But I do feel something kind of changed with this person. This person then became a little bit wishy-washy. All that lovely water energy that spewed so much love and abundance became like wishy-washy. I have to say it like that. It became a bit clouded, like dishwater, you know, dirty dishwater. I don't know why they're giving me that analogy, but that's what they're saying to me. Spirit's saying the lines blurred, the water got cloudy, and now I'm not sure I'm looking at the same person. Did you think that, Sagittarius? Did this person come in and do something that you was like, ooh, okay, well, where did that one go? Because this person was all in their feels for you. But now we come to the Page of Swords. The dear soul, that is the Page of Swords. And I think this person became a little bit petulant. I think their words became sharp. They were no longer watery and comforting. They became sharp and downright cutting, didn't they? And I think this person had a level of control about them over you, Sagittarius. Now, whether you, because obviously clearly this is some kind of a love read. There is love. There's other things here that I will talk about. But initially what I'm picking up for you, Sagittarius, is that during the month of April, this is where everything has now played out. This is where you're finding yourself at this time. This, I feel, would have been, this person would have been around pretty much from the last few months, they tell me. So that fits in because we're in April. So I want this person, they've been around pretty much from the beginning of, excuse me, that's my cat just come through the door. This would have been, this person would have been around for the last few months of 2021. But as we've moved in now to April, you're sort of seeing, and you know, another side has evolved from this person. Probably since March, you've started to see this. You've started to see this with this person, and you know, it is a little bit. I think it's been deeply shocking for you. Can I say that? I actually feel like poor Sagittarius is like, wow, well, where did that come from? You know, it's that kind of like shock, horror, like what happened to this beautiful watery soul that came in like your knight in shining armour, but then turned into this petulant child that's cutting, that's got the most cutting remarks. This could just be a Pacific read for just one of you, one or two of you even, but it's relevant, and that spirit want me to get this message out there, and they're giving me quite a detailed picture of this person. And so when I get it like that, I know this is probably a Pacific read for a Pacific person. Okay. It's really, 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 I could say such a lot of things about this person, what I'm picking up. There's controlling. There's controlling. Do you see how this character here, it looms? It looms. I feel like this person could stand and watch over you, and there was a level of control that came out. It slowly but surely showed itself. Does that make sense to you? It slowly but surely. They did. I'm sorry, but they did reveal themselves. But do you know what, Sagittarius? It's now time for you to start moving forward, because I can see how utterly, utterly devastated with the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is, it's literally the heartbreak that goes in this card. But this could have been around for a while with this person. You could have, you know, there is an element that I'm feeling here. For those of you who have known this person for some time, you know, that hurt's been there for a while. It's not something that's just started. Whereas for others of you, it's fresh. I want to say that because I do feel that it is on a couple of levels here. This to me feels fresh, you know, but for others of you, this person has been around for a good few years around you, and you've really gone through it with them. And you're at the point now where we're, you know, literally, this is how we feel. We just, you know, we're so utterly defeated. With the 10 of Swords, we're utterly defeated. We feel betrayed. Some of you didn't see this coming, but some of you did. But it didn't lessen the blow when it did happen, did it, Sagittarius? I have to say. But you know what? You rise up. You will rise up, Sagittarius, from this situation. I don't want to dwell on just this because, you know, this isn't just what your reading's about. There's so much more going on here for you. But this is just pinpointing during April, kind of the feel, where we're at, what's been going on. And so I just want to get that out there. So Sagittarius, I want to kind of move forward from this because it's building a picture here, and I can see where you've come from with this relationship, this union, partnership, whatever it is to you, Sagittarius. And no, it's different for everybody. But now, during April, you're going to really start to move forward, okay, out of this, what I feel is quite an oppressive feel for you. You're dealing with it during April. You are dealing with it. You are dealing, and you're going to deal with it and get it moving, get your life moving forward again. You have morning affirmations, okay, and it says, say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So you see, Spirit's urging you, the universe is urging you to wake up with a fresh mindset. And it's so important that you do that, Sagittarius, because of all this heaviness with all these other cards here and what you've gone through. And I don't want to dwell too much on it because I could say such a lot, actually, that I'm picking up about this person. But do you know what? It's not for public consumption. If it was private read, it's different. But I don't want to be putting out there too much negativity, okay? But I'm aware of it. But it's time now for the positivity to flow through you, with you, around you. Come on, Sagittarius. You know, I know Sagittarian. I have friends who are Sagittarians, and you know this is not your norm. You do it, you know, they can quite easily get bogged down and dragged down, but then we all can. But it's not the norm. Come on. We need to wake up in the morning, because I think perhaps is mornings, either mornings are really difficult for you, you're not a morning person, or the mornings is when you are firing on all cylinders. Because if that's the case, this is when you need to start doing your manifesting and getting that mind into that positive mindset for the day, moving forward for the rest of the week, the rest of the day, the rest of the week. And keep it going. Keep it going. There needs to be a repetitive scenario that goes on with this. You can't just do it one day and then fall aside for the rest of the time. It has to be a regular daily thing that we wake up and today is a good day. Today is going to be the best day. You know, say to yourself whatever you feel, you know, is relevant to you in your world. You know, you are deserving. You do deserve. Absolutely, Sagittarians. You do. And then we have pay attention. And it says, notice, oh, look at that, repetitions, signs, and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Well, now, what was I just saying? I didn't even look at the card. What was I just saying? It has to be a repetitious thing. Anything that's going to pay out for you, it's going to take some effort, Sagittarius. And by effort, I mean, you know, it's you putting your full intent, your full energy, and your mindset to it. Because, you know, we have such power to manifest in our world. And sometimes we don't know the power that's within, that we hold. But trust me, it's there. And you have it this month. Sagittarius, you have it. You have it all going on. So you need, you know when you're sparking at your best. And I do feel like you could be morning people. And if that's the case, then that's when you need to really, really be firing up. You know, fire your mind, your body, your soul. And, you know, you really big yourself up. When you get up, big yourself up. Tell yourself how worthy you are of everything that's coming towards you. You don't want all of this rubbish that you've gone through. You don't want that. You're casting that off now. During April, you're casting it off. Look at this. A personal issue, and it's a full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So, again, we could be dealing here with a water sign, okay? But a personal issue is going to reach resolution, which means it's going to become resolved. And when I say resolved, you will be making the decisions on that one, not somebody else here. They're not making the decisions for you anymore. Sagittarius is making them for themselves during April, okay? And April is a really significant month for you, in you pushing you forward. That's all I want to do. I want to lift you up, Sagittarius. I want to really big you up, lift you up, and, you know, to exactly where I know that you should be and you will be. Now look at this. This is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It says, have faith in your dreams. Oh, Sagittarius, they're not just dreams, my lovely. You know, these are real things. You know, it's from what dreams are made of, I want to say. And that's a waxing crescent moon. Look how beautiful that card is. I absolutely adore that card. That came out, I think, yesterday for one of the signs. I can't remember now. But it's, you know, these cards don't pop out all the time. It's what's relevant to you. And this is relevant to you. Okay? I want to get you outdoors. I want to see Sagittarians out outdoors. Summertime, I want to see you out where you can walk in nature. That's what they're giving to me. With this card, it fits in. I'm putting you in nature, Sagittarius. I want you to get out there. I want you to walk. I want you to breathe in the air and really feel yourself. Really, really ground yourself. Grounding is important for Sagittarians. May is significant for you also. May. They just said May. And I feel as the weather improves, I mean, I'm here in the UK, so you know we our weather's so up and down. It's literally fair weathered. One day we can have soaring temperatures, and the next day we've got snow somewhere. So it's crazy, but doesn't matter where you are. Wherever you are, find the nearest green spot to you and walk and walk. Take in, you know, nature. Take in the air. Feel the air filling your lungs because it's what you need. You're breathing in new, fresh experiences in May. That's for May. See how these reads are bleeding into the rest of the year. I don't know what it is, but Spirit's on fire. Probably for fire sign. They're on fire. They want me to tell so much, but I want to hold some because I want to do some for later. I want to do like a few months going forward because I feel as if these reads aren't just for April. They really are kind of bleeding out into the rest of the year. Now, Sagittarius, you have interesting cards here with the romance angels. You've got getting to know each other. Now, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, you also have calling in your soulmate. Can you see that? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, I have to say, Sagittarius, I think you are going to be getting to know new people. And they give me May for this, so we've not really got that long. I think that you are going to be getting yourself a little bit more out there, moving forward, and May is relevant. I see you actually going to, there's a gathering coming up for Sagittarians. It feels like May time. I'm looking at June. It's May. It's May. It's not April. It's May. They're saying it's May. There's a gathering coming up for Sagittarians. Okay. And again, it won't be for all Sagittarians, but please watch for this. I want you to look because a lot of what I say, it just comes. Spirit, give it to me. And so, you know, when I've said it, it's gone. I'm not meant to remember it. You're meant to pick it up, listen, and take note. So, May, there's a gathering. Now, there's a coming together of people. So I'm unsure. This could easily be a social gathering where you come together. There's some kind of get together, and it could be with friends, family. It could be a wedding even. It could be a wedding even. But you're going to be going to a gathering, and I see a fair few amount of people there at this gathering, and I feel, and I'm going really cold with this, Sagittarius, and that's a clear indicator to me that Spirit are really working through and the energies are flowing. They do that to me. There's someone that you're going to get talking to, and you're going to think it's so innocent, and it probably will be on the surface, but do you know what? From that conversation, you're going to be surprised what's going to come from that. There's connections that are going to be made, and that's May time. May time. I see it happening. And what might start off as a slow burner, they're telling me, oh, big things come from it. Big things. This person, I'm gonna tell you this because I only say it if Spirit give me the okay and they give me the details. Now, this person that you're going to meet, they're a slow burner. Okay, so they could also be coming from a place where they've also been hurt in the past. You know, it's we've all got our cross to bear, but they're very level-headed, this person, And I feel like they work in, I see lots of paper around them. Now, to me, they're giving me finances. So I feel like this person could work within the financial industry. Now, there's so many of them these days, from the banks to accountants, goodness, any area, okay. But this person has lots of paper. I see lots of paper around them, lots of paper. So they're coming from they and okay, they're telling me they're an earth sign. Okay, this person is going to be an earth sign, Sagittarius. Please take note, because I want you to come back and tell me moving forward in this year. I want to know if when this person comes to pass, I want to hear all about it. Okay, I personally want to hear all about it. My email is in the description on my page. I want to hear about it. I feel great things with this, Sagittarius. Are really firing me up, because it's going to fire you up. It's just what you need. So this person comes from a financial background. That is their work, what they do for a living. They're very, very stable. I'm going so cold. They're very, very stable as a person. They're very stable. They're an earth sign. They are an earth sign. But they're also, do you know what? They've got it all going on, but they're really, how can I put it? They're so stable within their own world. They're comfortable within their own being as a person in their life. And so they don't feel the need to rush things, because they're really quite sure of themselves. But you know what? You are going to really, really fall in a big way for this person. From small beginnings, this is what they keep telling me. What starts off as like almost nothing, it just descends into something really big. Sagittarius, what the hell is going on with you? It's like, and this is moving forward. This is, the seeds are going to be sown from May. I want May. So this person's going to come into your being, into your aura, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to be through some type of a social gathering. Okay, this is very specific. I haven't given this to any of the other signs. Nothing like this has come forward for any of them. But for you, Sagittarius, you need to hear this, and Spirit's giving me the okay for it, because I don't stick my neck out like this all the time. But this person is an earth sign. They're very stable. They have it all together. They've got all their shit together, basically. And let me tell you, they're exactly what you need, Sagittarius. They are exactly what you need. And from small beginnings, oh boy, watch this one. It's a slow burner, but when it gets going, wow. I'm fanning myself here. I'm freezing cold, but look, I can feel the heat that's going to come from this connection, this relationship. And they're exactly what you need. They so know themselves. Sagittarius, this person so knows themselves, but they work in some kind of financial sector. There's something to do with finances, money. I see lots of paperwork around them. But they're going to be so good for you, because they're so stable and they don't feel the need to rush anything. And you really will know where you are with this person. You really will know. And I think this person likes the outdoors. So I can see you and this person spending a fair amount of time going into the summer. Remember 2021, that this person's going to be around by that time. I see you stepping out with them and really enjoying your summer. They keep giving me, now what is this? Is there something, I don't know. Right, in the UK here, we have something, what we call bookies, and it's all to do with like betting, whether that's on horses or I don't know. I mean, I'm not a betting person. I don't do that, but they keep bringing that in for you, Sagittarius. Is it? I don't know whether they're telling you to take a risk, and I don't know whether they're just saying, I don't know why I'm getting that. They're bringing in like bookies, or some kind of betting office, or there's something like this. Is there somebody around you, or can you take that in another way? I don't know. But all of this, Sagittarius, there's loads of information. I'm gonna stop right there. But I want to know about this person when they come in. They're very stable. They're very, very grounded. They know themselves. They don't feel the need to prove themselves. They're not wishy-wishy dishwater. They are who they say they are, and they mean what they say, and they do exactly what they say they're going to do. You're going to know this person. They're an earth sign, and they're completely and utterly loyal. So, get rid of this three of swords and this ten of swords, mate. You can throw that. That's in the past already. I see big things. Get yourself up in the mornings, get yourself fired up, Sagittarius, and look forward to this gathering that's coming, okay? I want May time. There's a gathering. You may already be aware of it. Well, just keep them eyes peeled, okay? Sagittarius, I love you all. You've got the really, really positive, fantastic reading. I'm so pleased. All this is going to be a thing of the past, all this here. You need to know it. Some of you might be still clinging on. No, it's time to release. This Ten of Swords has to get the fudge out of town now. It's done. It's done. It's dusted. It needs to go. It's no longer serving you in any shape, way or form, Sagittarius. Okay, good things coming. Please let me know. I'm so excited for you. It's unbelievable. And I am going to do some more readings moving forward for the rest of the year. So it will be interesting to see what else plays out. Look forward to May. Okay, my little Sagittarians, I love you all. And I think you've just had the most fantastic reading. And you got some really Pacific. And when I get Pacific, trust me, it's going to play out. I can tell you, you will be coming back and telling me, okay? Look for this person. They're all that they say they are and more. And it's a slow burner, but when that fire and when it's lit and when it gets going, you're not going to know if you're on your head or your heels. It's that good. All right, Sagittarius. Blessings to you all. And yeah, good luck with everything, because I don't think you're going to need it. I think luck is well and truly on your side. But anyway, take care now, and I will speak to you soon.